Indigenous women and all women are custodians of biodiversity, and they take care of the environment. As well, they are doing initiatives really to revitalize their traditional knowledge, which is key in this day and era where we need fast actions and also to scale up initiatives that support sustainable development and also other business models. So we need to really have indigenous women at the decision-making table. But how can we realize that if they are not part of the decision-making? Women are important in terms of achieving the agenda of 2030 Sustainable Development Agenda, as well as environment agenda. And I believe that if we have women's voices in these spaces and also initiatives that they do at the community level shared at this higher level, we are able to scale up actions and also realize change and also have local solutions informing global level solutions.
Transformational change is when there's a total overhaul of the system. The rules are rethought. The institutions are we put up new institutions, and the incentive structure underlying these institutions is renewed. For the first time, we've had a gender resolution, and that's very, very encouraging. But it's not enough. So we want everything gendered. We want to have gender disaggregated data to guide the planning process for the implementation of the resolutions. Because everything is gendered in life.
I think that women's right is important because, especially in terms of environmental justice, is because women are the ones that are most affected when there's environmental changes or anything happens to the environment, mainly because they're the main producers, say for food in their family, the ones who search for water, especially in a context like mine in Africa, where women are the ones who are the producers of food. So if anything happens to the environment, it means that it directly affects their life in a very basic manner, because then it affects their food production, which then affects their family.
The issue of women's rights and climate is crucial because women, especially rural women living in rural areas, bear the brunt of the impact of climate change. And women also living in rural areas are the backbone of our agriculture and food security. And if the environment issues are not addressed, it affects them the most. That involve women in the decision-making processes around climate action, because it really affects them the most, and their voices need to be heard.
First and foremost, the issues of women is synonymous with nature, with the planet. Right from creation, when God created Adam and Eve, what did he do? He left them in the garden. So that is the first thing that we must take into account, that you cannot divorce women from nature. Women are the environmental defenders. They do everything. They live in the forest, they take care of the forest, they use the forest as part of their life. And therefore, for the pollution around the world, and for us to correct that, it means that we have to defend our environment. So being at UNEA, at this point in time, is critical for us, where resolutions are being passed, where countries, where member states are making statements, are making commitment. We need them to know that our environment cannot be destroyed. We need them to know that we live on this environment. We need them to know that our future generations, the ones that are yet unborn, will live on this environment. So it is very important that they take into consideration whatever resolutions they are passing, that our environment must be protected.